I'm back, but I have a problem with my internet connection, but let me hope it does us a favor to see to it that we go on through this game. But my internet has been on and off, and it's not favoring me to live stream, but let me hope this time around it's going to do me that justice. As Manchester United, 38 minutes, United 0 and Brighton 0. It's the watch along here at United Social Television with me, Rokani, and I think you are in here as we're watching this game of Manchester United versus Brighton. It's still 0-0. No threats on both sides have been made, apart from that of Odioni Gallo that came up in the 15th minute. But it's United 0, Brighton 0. Nice defending by Juan Mata. Passes the ball to Diego Dalot, then to Fred. It's still 0-0, Manchester United versus Brighton. It's the watch along here at United Social. It's Lindelof with the ball, passes it to Danny Van Beek, back to Lindelof. Lindelof tries to make a run, passes the ball to Daniel James. Daniel James, Juan Mata, and then Scott McTominay has not received the ball as passed to him, and then it's like a counter attack for Manchester United. Brandon Williams does a very good recovery, and the ball is hit over the bar by the Brighton player. It was a nice counter attack. It was a ball that was given away by Brandon Williams, and it didn't reach the player known as Scott McTominay, and they got United in the break, but thank God it never went in as a goal. It's United 0 and Brighton 0. 40 minutes into this game so far. By the way, I made my prediction. I think United is going to win 2-1 in this game. I don't think we aren't going to penalties. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, that there are no penalties in this game. United is going all in to win it. It's like both sides are afraid of one another, but United generally is in control of this game. We are in control. We are in control, but it's always good when you're in control to give in that goal that is needed. We are in control. Brighton, they're approaching our 18 yards box. Eric Bay, it's Freddie who goes in, a cross is brought in, and Eric Bay heads it out. Our second string side has not yet threatened so much Brighton, apart from that Odioni Gallo chance that we got. It was a nice passing from Juan Mata. It's now Danny Van Beek over to Juan Mata. Juan Mata, he has been fouled, and it's a foul for Manchester United. I think it's going to be a yellow card to the defender of Brighton. It was a nice passing by Danny Van Beek, and Juan Mata had done a very good run off the right wing, but he was fouled by Dunk, the captain of Brighton. Remember, Dunk is the one who scored. He scored our own goal when United was playing Brighton. That equalizer in the first half. Dunk. It's a free kick for Manchester United. Free kick for Manchester United. Juan Mata is delivering the ball into the 18 yards area, because almost all players are into the 18 yards area. Juan Mata, he brings it in, and it's headed into the net. It's Scott McTominay. United 1, Brighton 0. We wait for the goal, for the VAR, to see whether the goal is valid or not. whether he was onside or not, but it was a very well brought in ball by his onside. Juan Mata brings it on, and Scott McTominay heads it into the back of the net. It's 1 Manchester United, Brighton 0. Scott McTominay scoring that goal that puts United into the lead. It's a well brought in cross by Juan Mata, and Scott McTominay was with Eric Bay. It looks like a training goal. The way the two players of Manchester United have formed themselves on the ball. Eric Bay had dived in to hit the ball, but Scott McTominay was first in there, and he ended up falling on Scott McTominay, but Scott McTominay had already won the ball. It's 1-0. 44th minute, as we come to the end of the first half, United have netted their first goal. Very well cross brought in by Juan Mata. Manchester United bags in its first goal. I predicted this game that United is going to win by 2-1. I think we'll concede a goal this time around. We will, but we are very much dominant in this game. Scott McTominay. They've stolen the ball. They're approaching. It's like he's going to do a long ball into the right full back side where Diego is supposed to be, but it goes begging, and it's a throw-in for Manchester United. 1 minute has been added into the first half. Thank you for watching in. Smash a like. United Social Television. We are here to bring you the watch along of Manchester United versus Brighton. United in the lead, courtesy of the well-taken header of Scott McTominay, and it is in. It's 1-0. Diego Dalot with a throw-in. He's taking his time, gives it Eric Bay. Eric Bay hits it hard into the midfield, headed out by... Now United steals the ball again. It goes back to Delors, Juan Mata, Delors, Dan Van Beek to Delors. Dan Van Beek plays a 1-2 with Scott McTominay. They have got the ball, and it's like they're threatening to attack United. But I think United is well covered, and I think that's the end of the first half. 45 minutes. Scott McTominay has headed that ball into the back of the net. It's 1-0 for Manchester United. It was a well brought in cross of Juan Mata, and United take a lead. It comes from resulting free kick as Juan Mata swings one with a left foot, and Scott McTominay is there unmarked in the middle, back cross goal and into the net. Such a simple piece, but so effective. Yes, it was such a simple piece, but effective, and it went into the back of the net. United lead in the break at Annex. Scott McTominay with a header from Juan Mata's well-taken free kick, and it stands that United are through if at all the game ends this way. I came on, you remember, now let's go into the analysis of this game, the first half. You remember, before this game started, I did a watch along, and I predicted that United is winning 2-1 in this game. And I see this is going our way. There is no way Brighton is coming back, because on the bench we do have players like Marcus Rashford, Greenwood, and Paul Pogba. And I think they cannot match our bench. So I think it's already a done deal for United. That's what I think, according to me, because it would have been a very, very difficult game if at all Brighton went into and scored a first goal ahead of us. But thank God that's not the case. The case is that United is into the lead as we go into the first half, and it was a well taken free kick by Juan Mata, and it found Scott McTominay unmarked at the back at the lowest post of the goal, and he headed the ball into the net, making it 1-0. And United is very well into this game. They are managing this game very well. They are managing it very well. Very, very, very well. Very well. I like the way United are playing. And Danny Van Beek is having a fantastic game. But remember, his manager came out and said that he needs to be having. He needs his player to be a starter. He never came at Manchester United to be a substitute. I think that's a very well message taken to the man in charge, and that is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the manager of Manchester United. I think the message was delivered by the agent, and to me, I think the agent he really has a point in what he's saying. When you look at the likes of Paul Pogba is not supposed to be a starter at United as we speak now. He shouldn't be a starter at Manchester United. He shouldn't. I side with the agent. Dan Van Beek is supposed to start ahead of Paul Pogba, because Paul Pogba looks very, very, very sluggish. He's not the player that we know he is. And I think if at all I was Manchester United and responsible for all of this, I would rather sell off Paul Pogba. Yes, I'd rather sell off Paul Pogba. I don't know what you think. For my case, I think if at all we sell off Paul Pogba, we can get in some good amount of money, and we get, because Pogba is at 150 million pounds. Because when we sell him off and bring in another player and some other two midfielders in the level of Danny Van Beek and Bruno Fernandes, I think it's far much better. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know what you think, but I think Paul Pogba is not going to give us anything more at Manchester United. I don't see him giving us his best. I think he should try his talent elsewhere. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. I'm being real and true. I don't know what you think. I don't think Paul Pogba is going to give us what we expect from him here at Manchester United. Not really, not at all. I don't know what you think, guys, but for my case, I think Paul Pogba should be thrown out here. He should be sold to Real Madrid, and Real Madrid gets us our 150 million pounds. Then we go for players in the level of Bruno Fernandes and Danny Van Beek. In Pogba, we can get two more world-class midfielders. We can get them. We can get them. What do you think? What do you think? Let me show you how. That's how Scott McTominay scored our goal. He headed it direct into the back of the net. And you see Eric Bay. That's why I told you that it was like a train goal. A train ground goal. It looked like these people had trained for this goal. That's why you see two people know where the ball is going to come, and one Mata brings in a very decent cross, and Scott McTominay heads it right into the back of the net. United is in the lead for these minutes. United is into the lead. It's United 1, Brighton 0. But remember, we are at Annex Stadium. We are not at Old Trafford. That's how Scott McTominay brought in that header to gate the first goal for Manchester United. I told you it's good for us to be in the lead because it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot if we are in the lead. Us being in the lead helps us not to stretch a lot in this game. Yes, we aren't going to stretch that much. We just have to get back as we were holding the game. They are playing on our pace. That's what you should know. So that's how Scott McTominay celebrated his first goal of the season, as you see him there after scoring that header. That's how he celebrated his goal for Manchester United. It was the first goal for Manchester United in this half, and it's United 1, Brighton 0, and it was Scott McTominay's first goal of the season. Remember, United has only played 4 games. This is its 4th game. The first one, it was against Crystal Palace, and we lost 3-1. The other game, we played Luton Town, and we won 3-0. We played against Brighton, and that was on Saturday. It was an early kickoff, and United won 3-2. Then we are playing the same team on the same field again in a space of 2-3 days in the Carabao Cup, and thank God we are in the lead with 1-0, scored in the 44th minute by Scott McTominay. It was a well brought in cross from a free kick, well brought in free kick by Juan Mata, and we scored the goal, and that is Scott McTominay. I think this game is done. I'll predict that this game is going to end 2-1 in favor of Manchester United. And United is going to come and score a second goal before the 60th minute is hit. Yes, I know Daniel James has not yet been that player that we expect him to be in this game. I've not seen his runs. I think they've not released him enough because sorry, he's a more effective player when they are playing on counter. That's what I know. He's a most effective player when they are playing on the counter. So I think they've not yet released Daniel James. But I know when they release him, he's going to do something great. So guys, into the comment section, live chat, tell me what you think about this game. How have you watched the first half? I know you guys are watching in. And what do you think United should do to see to it that they seal their win? They seal off their win that they are into, because we are in the lead. We are in the lead. We are in the lead. Let no one lie to you. United is leading by 1-0. Scott McTominay's header on the stroke of first half has the Red Devils ahead on a rainy night on the south coast, and that is Annexed Stadium. We are into the lead. Remember, lots of things are into the United camp. Jadon Sancho coming or not coming. Andres Pereira is a done deal. He has gone to Lazio on a long season deal, and a buyout clause has been included of £27 million at the end of the season. So that's one out, and we thought that another player to leave is he's called Diego Dalot, but surprisingly he's into this team. He's into this team and he's playing. So I don't know whether he's going to leave, but he has been given a chance to prove to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that I really want to be at Manchester United. Remember, I think one of the reasons as to why Diego Dalot might not leave Manchester United or be sold, he's a very close friend to Bruno Fernandes, and I think he gives him some good company. Remember, he's the man who even drove him at Manchester United his first training when he came in from Portugal in January. So they are very close friends, and that might affect the form of Bruno Fernandes, because he might be lacking a player to make him feel at home. Remember, we only have 2 Portuguese players at Manchester United. That is that is Bruno Fernandes and Diego Dalot, 2 Portuguese players. So I think they have that clause intact together. So Fabrizio said that AC Milan want him on loan, but United want to sell him off, and I think he can go for between 20 and 30 million pounds because of his age. He's a promising talent, but he has failed to get his place at Manchester United because Aaron Wan-Bissaka came on and dominated. Now United has Fonsu Mensah, Brandon Williams, and they are bringing Alex Telles. So if Alex Telles comes in, that means the right back is going to be having 3 players or 4 players that are competing for it. Yet Diego Dalot, he's good while going forward, but he's not good defensively. That's the problem with Diego Dalot. So I think Diego Dalot needs a more creative coach. If I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I would have, I don't know how because even if you say in the midfield, I know he's a very good player, but even in the midfield he's packed. You see, even Dan Van Beek is not starting, so I don't see how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can go on with this. That means he has to sell off Diego Dalot to AC Milan. I don't see him here at Manchester United. I'm not saying him at Manchester United this season, though he has enjoyed this game so far. They are not using his side to penetrate us 3 a lot, and let's pray it ends like that. But allow me show you before United scored, there is a chance that Odion Ighalo got, and he failed to bag that ball into the back of the net. Odion Ighalo got the first chance of the game, but he failed. He didn't bury that ball into the back of the net. Odion Ighalo. Odion Ighalo, remember he's on loan from Shanghai Shenhua to Manchester United, and we expect him to go back in January. So you see, one matter passed to him the ball. He beat the goalkeeper, but he was far away from the goal, and he stretched his left foot, and the ball hit in the behind of the net, in the outside net. That's where the ball went. So that was the first United chance, clear chance. It was a clear-cut chance, but Odion Ighalo didn't score that goal. As you see, he had beaten the goalkeeper, and the remaining thing was for him to score the goal, but he hit it in the behind net and it never went into as a goal. So United is having a party. They are into the lead with a comfortable, the way it's like United is enjoying this. They have taken the game on their speed and pace. That's where it is. United are playing on their pace as they want, and the same applies to Brighton. Brighton is too doing the same thing. They are dancing to the tunes of Manchester United now. So I expect them to get one goal, but I know 2 more goals are coming in. So United, I see Paul Pogba, Rashford, Mason Greenwood, Lingard, and the other players. The other players are back, and no substitute has been made yet by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We are heading into the second half of this game, where United is leading by 1-0 scored by Scott McTominay in the 44th minute of the first half. It's really a cold and rainy day down here in southeast of England at Annex Stadium. I see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the boss, the man who is not supported by the board. The board is making his signings that he wants late, yet he wants those players. He wanted those players in before we even started the season, but the board is doing injustice to the boss. I like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for one reason. There is the way he has managed to keep the dressing room of Manchester United intact. You don't hear any grievances into the dressing room, as it was with Louis van Gaal, David Moyes, and Mourinho. I think that's one of the things has worked on best. There are no grievances into the dressing room, but the second half is on. Scott McTominay passes it to Diego Dalot, to Danny van Beek. He is in charge of that midfield with Freddie. I think they're doing a very good job. The way they are playing, Daniel James is into, he has played it back to Scott McTominay, and we've lost the ball to Brighton. United is playing at its pace because we are into the lead, but it looks like they're attacking us from the left, from the right-hand side, and Diego Dalot is beaten. They're bringing the ball, but Eric Bay slides into the ball, and it's retained back by Brighton players. Brighton has come up with a very different attacking strategy into the second half. I think they want a goal. They are bringing in a cross, but I think it's out. He has got the ball from out, and it's a goal kick for Manchester United. 46 minutes played, but Eric Bay has really done a very good tackle because Diego Delo had been beaten, and that's the difference Eric Bay brings into the defense of Manchester United. That's why we are telling Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that Eric Bay should be partnering Harry Maguire in the game of Tottenham Hotspur on Saturday or Sunday. In that game, I see United should be playing the partnership of Harry Maguire and Eric Bay. He is a very different defender from Eric Bay, from Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. He does what those two can't do. He does those tackles. He has pace. So I think he's the best player to partner with Harry Maguire. And you saw how he did when we were playing Luton Town. He's really a fantastic player. Brighton. Diego Delo is the weak link into this game, but he clears the ball. And Odioni Gallo gets the ball, passes it to One Matter to Freddie. And Freddie does a long one, but it lands to the defender of Brighton. Freddie's final ball still has a problem, but the rest is okay. I like his heart. I like his work rate. I like his confidence with the ball in the midfield. His runs are very much okay. He even reaches in scoring positions, but because of his last ball, that's the problem. His final ball is the problem, but he's such a brilliant and wonderful player. And I think he is one of those players that have been given chance to play by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Jose Mourinho bought him, but he never used him a lot as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used him. And Freddie got his playing time when Pogba was injured, remember last season, and that's when he came into the starting lineup of Manchester United, and he was really one of my best players of Manchester United the previous season. He is a great player. And they are bringing on Maupe. Remember, Maupe is the man who hit the penalty, the penanka, the first goal in the other game. And before he came into that game, there was statistics that each and every time he scores, Brighton is not won. And I told you that that record was going to be broken by Manchester United, and we did broke the record. But they're bringing him on because they really need those goals in. He is coming in for an injured player of Brighton. He is coming in. He's the danger man of Brighton. That's how we can call him. But we're not afraid, we here at United Social Television. We know United still has a goal, and these boys cannot go into and score us 2 goals here. He has come in, and I think Eric Bay is going to give him the best treatment. He's going to be all over him because he's the danger man of this team. Shirt number 9, and that is Maupe. United is in control of the game. They are playing on their pace, slowly by slowly, and they do have very good guns on the bench. Back to Dean Henderson. He draws a long ball to there are some good interplays that Danny Van Beek is making. I like Dan Van Beek, the way he's playing. I like his exposure, and that's why his agent is telling Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I brought this player, I allowed this man to come to Manchester United because he is a starter, not a bench player. United still in the lead, 1-0. Brighton 0, Manchester United 1. The goal was scored by Scott McTominay. Brandon Williams, Lindelof, Freddie, Williams, Daniel James, Freddie. I like the way United is passing. United is passing them. Scott McTominay has been fouled. He has been fouled, but I like the way United is passing the ball. There are those interplays that are being made in the midfield, and they are all being ignited by Freddie and the Dutchman in the names of Danny Van Beek. I like the way they are playing. And we have another free kick, though not in the same position, somehow far from the goal, but I think he has the brain to It's near the 18-yard box, and I don't know the plan of Freddy and Juan Mata. They are the two people standing into their free kick. It's being taken. Freddy shoots a hard ball. Oh, and the goalkeeper had to. It landed into the chest of the goalkeeper. It fell down there, but slow reaction from the Manchester United defenders, and the ball is in the safe hands of the goalkeeper of Brighton. A foul by Scott, a throw in for Brighton. But Freddy had taken a very good shot. It was a good one. I liked it. Most of the free kicks used to go over the bar as if he's scoring in the rugby goal, but this time round he has taken a very nice shot, and I've liked it. That's Freddy for you, the Brazilian. He's doing us great. He did us great the previous season, and he's doing the same thing this season. That's Freddy. This area, it's in a very, very, very deadly area. They are bringing it in. The referee blows the whistle to bring in the free kick. It's brought in, deadly one, but it's over the bar. I didn't know the intention of this man. What was he intending to do? Was he intending to pass the ball or to cross the ball into the 18 yards area of Manchester United, or he wanted to take the free kick directly? Dean Henderson. It's a goal kick for Manchester United. Remember, United is still leading by 1-0 that was scored by Scott McTominay in the 44th minute of the first half. Long taken ball. United loses the ball to Brighton. And Brighton, Danny Van Beek passes it to Juan Mata. United making that run to Diego Delo, utilizing the space on the right wing. He crosses it in, and it's headed away by Dunk, the captain of Brighton. 55 minutes played. I know by the moment we come to the 66th minute, or 65th, 10 minutes from now, United might have scored the second goal. I know that goal. Scott McTominay, and the ball lands into Danny Van Beek. A nice pass, but it has been blocked by Dunk, the captain of Brighton. And Brighton is trying to attack Manchester United. He is like he's going to put in a dangerous pass, and I think he's going to do a shot to the right hand side of Manchester United. They are outside the 18 yards area of Manchester United. Let's see what comes out from this, and it's not a free kick, and Freddy plays in Odion Ighalo. Odion Ighalo still holds. He's not yet in the game, yet I predicted that he might score for Manchester United. He's not yet in the game. He is not yet in the game. He is not yet in the game, and that is Odion Ighalo, the Nigerian that United got on loan from Chinese Shanghai Shenhua. Brighton on the attack. A 1-2 has been played here. Anytime from now, you might hear a cross into the 18 yards area of Manchester United. It has been brought in. I expect a header, and it's an offside from the Brighton right back. It's a free kick for United. Dean Henderson to take it. Started well. 2 offsides for Brighton and 0 for Manchester United. Diego Delo passes it to Juan Mata. Scott McTominay. Nice display by Manchester United in this game. They are really making those passes that the passes they are making are really lovable to see. You would love to see this again and again each and every game that Manchester United plays. It's really lovely to see them do this. Lindelof. Back to Dean Henderson. A long ball from Dean Henderson, but the ball is back in the hands of Brighton as they are doing 1-2 passing into the midfield here. It's still 1-0. United leading by 1 goal to nil. Remember, we are at Annex Stadium. The game on the weekend ended 3-2, and I don't see where this game is ending by 3-2 as it was. One matter. Referee blows the whistle and it's a foul by One Matter. One Matter has pulled the trousers of the Brighton player, and that is ban. It's a free kick for Brighton. United winning the shots of back to their defender dunk, and I think there is the way they play that they want to be using their right wing to play that long ball, and when they play it that side, what they do is they play it on the blind side of Manchester United. Coach never changed the tactics, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a very good student, and I think he knew the game plan and he brought in these players that really are looking good. Freddie is enjoying the midfield with Danny van Beek and the rest of the players. I might say I'm liking the way they're playing. I'm in love with the way United is playing. Even the defense is doing okay, though sometimes Scott McTominay is caught off in the midfield when he's off. And they just find Freddie there alone. So that's my problem. Eric Bay comes in. I told you Maupay is going to be under the surveillance of Eric Bay, and that's what it's happening now. Maupay under the surveillance of Eric Bay. And even in the other game that we won, a nice pass in, but it has been stew. Manchester United still in the lead. Daniel James taking off, needing pace to play this, but Odioni Gallo's language, it's like he's out of this game. I'm not getting what Odioni Gallo is playing. 61 minutes, 29 minutes to go here at Annex Stadium. United goal. It's a throw-in for Manchester United. Ban couldn't find the ball. It was too long for him. They're bringing in another player. Kroos is off and Trossard is on. He has started to bring on those players that really... Trossard is that player that hit almost the frame 2 or 3 times of Manchester United. So he has started to bring on those players, but I think United still has United. I think this should be a break. Fred Rodriguez to One Matter. One Matter is going to lay it off to Daniel James, and I think Daniel James just needs space to go and put it an in swinger. It's a hard shot, but it has been blocked by the defender of Brighton, and it's a free kick. It's a free kick for Brighton. Daniel James doing what he does best, but it was blocked. 63 minutes, Manchester United leading by 1 goal to nil, and it's a free kick, and it's being taken by Brighton. United is sitting back in the second half. They've decided to sit back, and I think they just want to get them on the break. I think that's what the plan is. Thank you for watching United Social Television. Subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do uploading on a day. Remember, we are into a busy week of the transfer. As I told you that Maupay was a problem to Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire, but with the presence of Eric Bay, Maupe is under a very good surveillance of Eric Bay. I like the way Eric Bay is doing this. A nice back heel, but yes, it might result into problems of Manchester United here. I think Trossard has the ball, he plays it to the left to Maupe. Freddie did something very bad. Not a kind of his player and level is supposed to be doing that. He's way past that, that's what I think. He's way past that. That back heel cannot be done in the midfield, in the central midfield of Manchester United. Then Lindelof has the ball, then Williams tries to possess the ball, plays it to Freddie. Freddie holds the ball, plays it to Danny Van Beek. Danny Van Beek plays it back to Freddie, and it's a throw in for Manchester United. United, I like the way they are confident with the ball. It's like they know it's done. They're just waiting for that one moment to get a 2-0 comfortable lead, to get that second goal. Danny Van Beek, and it's Williams. Long throw in ball, and the referee blows the whistle. I see two guns are coming in, that is Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is bringing on Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford. I told you, we are winning this one, and we are in the lead. Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford are coming in. Smash a like, tell me which country you are watching in from, as we do take you through this watch along of Manchester United versus Brighton. They are coming in, Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford. They are coming in anytime from now, but Brighton is on an attack. But United has very many defenders here. But let's see what Brighton can do. It has been passed, and it's a throw in for Manchester United. I think these players are coming in. Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford. I think anytime from now, we see them come in. Diego Dalot going in for that throw in. He throws it to Lindelof. Lindelof does a blind pass. This is real bad for Manchester United, but it's a very good recovery. But not yet done. They are bringing the ball into the box, and Dean Henderson saves us from this. Oh my God, Victor Lindelof, this is not good. What you've done is real shit. He had cost us a goal. But Dean Henderson came to our rescue. Maupe was into the scoring position, but it was Trossard. Trossard had really hit the ball, but Dean Henderson made a fantastic save. Ball brought in, and it has been headed over the bar, and it's a goal kick for Manchester United. Dunk, the captain, has really done the needful, but he didn't hit the ball into the net of Manchester United. But Victor Lindelof has even shaken hands with Dean Henderson, telling him, "You've saved me from the vultures. They would have eaten me over after this game ended." I'm telling you the fact, he's a calamity. He's a calamity. And I see Paul Pogba coming in with Rashford, Danny Van Beek. Paul Pogba has a bandage on his arm. Ighalo is off. Paul Pogba is in, and Daniel James is off. Marcus Rashford is in. Odion Ighalo really has not had that fantastic game that we really expected him to be having. And I think Marcus Rashford is going to lead the line. He's now leading the line, and Danny Van Beek is going to play a more attacking role on the left-hand side of the midfield. That's what I think he's going to play. He's going to be playing on the left wing. Dean Henderson has saved Manchester United from conceding an equalizer, courtesy of a silly mistake by Lindelof. Lindelof shouldn't be in our lineup on the weekend. Eric Bay should partner. Eric Bay should partner Harry Maguire on the weekend. Lindelof is proving to be a calamity that is costing us any time. So the midfield has been reinforced by Paul Pogba. And Dan Van Beek is going to play on the left wing of Manchester United. Lindelof has really made another sluggish mistake. Guys, Lindelof is a real calamity, if I might say. Lindelof, Victor Lindelof, if it wasn't Eric Bay, we wouldn't have considered already. And it's another sluggish ball thrown in here, and Paul Pogba comes to rescue, but he also throws the ball. Paul Pogba. It's not really something good. United is calling upon pressure that they wouldn't have been calling upon. It's a matter of getting the ball and concentrate, but I don't know. Juan Mata does a blind pass, but it would have been a very counter-attack. They had thrown the ball, but Juan Mata passes the ball and Marcus Rashford fails to get it. So it's United 1, Brighton 0. I know we are going to score a second goal, and Brighton might score one. Maupay plays in the left back of Brighton. Juan Mata drags back into the defense to defend. That is cross brought in, and it goes into a goal kick. It goes begging, but it was a nice cross brought into the defense of Manchester United. When you look at these players, I think they are having the same game plan. This is the same game plan they use on the weekend, but I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a good student, and he really came out and said we should really mark that right side, because that's where all their plans are going to happen or are made to happen. Even the goals that we considered, almost of them came from that side. Long ball taken. Brighton still in control. United needs to start to pass in these balls. Diego Dello hits it. But why don't we pass the ball? We should be passing the ball. Victor Lindelof to Brandon Williams. Fred. Yes, that's what we should be doing. Let's pass the ball. Pogba, do the same. He turns to the field, to the right winger to you, and that is Diego Dello. Diego Dello passes it back to you, Scott McTominay. Yes, that's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing. United should be passing like that. I see Freddie to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, don't throw our ball. Yes, that's what United should be doing. We are in the lead. We have the players who are comfortable on the ball, and those touches, we should be making even more. We should make even 30 touches. One matter to Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams, yes, you see? One matter, and it's a goal. 2! It's 2-0 for Manchester United. Yeah, that's what I told you. If we play like that, there is no way we are not going to score. I told you we are going to score goals. But the other time it looked like Manchester United was under pressure. We were inviting pressure that was uncalled for. And United, one matter, scores our second goal. But we've put close to 15 passes, all touches all together. And it was a breakthrough pass. Danny Van Beek doing a flick on the ball, and one matter hits it back. What a flick from Danny Van Beek, the new signing from Ajax. That's what we call class. A flick from Danny Van Beek to one matter concentrated into the box. He took his time. He faked like he's going to take the ball, and then he took it. He placed it into the back of the net, making it 2-0 for Manchester United. Danny Van Beek, what a nice display. What an assist. What a player. Danny Van Beek is such a brilliant. He's the genius from the Dutch. He's a Dutchman, newly signed from Ajax at £35 million. The new recruit for Manchester United. I've liked the display. United put close to 15 touches together, and then Danny Van Beek lay into that back heel to one matter, and it went straight into the goal of Brighton. I predicted this game to end 2-1. Check my confirmation. They are showing us Dan Van Beek here. He is just a wonderful player. What a flick, what an assist from Danny Van Beek. Total, it's a total exposure of class and talent. So Pogba, you have to be doing what Dan Beek is doing. He doesn't use many touches on the ball. He uses 1 or 2 touches, but they are real perfect. But Paul Pogba does many touches, and I think that's why in the Tottenham game we should start Danny Van Beek, but I doubt. United might net its 3rd goal, but the goal has been well defended, and it goes into a throw-in for Manchester United. So Brighton is a done deal. They can't come back. They can't come back. They've even started passing to fellow Manchester United players who are not their players. We throw in, goes to Eric Bay. Eric Bay to Lindelof. Lindelof. Paul Pogba to Juan Mata passing it to Diego Dello. Diego Dello brings in a cross, and it's a well-headed ball by Paul Pogba, but it goes outside. But it was a nice build-up of Manchester United. Yes, I like the way these people are playing now. That's how we are supposed to be playing. We have all the players that are good on the ball, and I don't see any reason as to why we do kick back the ball each and every time it comes to our 18 yards box. Paul Pogba heads it, but he has headed it wide. But it was a nice crossing brought in by Diego Dello, proving to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that, please, I'm not for sale and I'm still here and I want to be at Manchester United. 75 minutes, Manchester United 2, Brighton 0. Dean Anderson might keep a clean sheet for his 2nd game for Manchester United. Brighton is being sat down by Manchester United. Leave alone what happened in the Premier League. This time round, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has sat them down. They've beat them. I think they're done, because 2 goals have got into the behind of their nets. United is relaxing. Yes, that's how we're supposed to play. Let's play in our half. Let them bring the ball and we'll steal it and we go and hit them a 3rd goal. But I had predicted 2-1. It's a nice chip brought in here. Is this Trossard or Maupay? Paul Pogba to Marcus Rashford. Paul Pogba. He's being fouled. Paul Pogba has a bandage on his right hand, and I don't know what the problem is wrong with his hand. But I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has brought him to get more playing time, such that he is fit when United is taking on Tottenham Hotspur, because he's a player that Jose Mourinho fears most. You remember what he revealed, what he told his players when they are going to play Manchester United in that game that ended 1-1. When they saw Paul Pogba being brought on, he had told the players that Paul Pogba is the most deadly United player. He is good on the long ball. He has the energy. He can play the short passes. He can take off a player. So don't allow him to. But he was disappointed because Paul Pogba did the same thing to them, and Eric Dyer fouled him, and United got a penalty that Bruno Fernandes netted in to get the equalizer, and the game ended 1-1. Nice ball floating in. It has been headed out by Juan Mata, and it's a goal kick or corner. I think it's a goal kick for Manchester United. Well started ball by Freddie. Touches being put up together. Marcus Rashford on the run. Rashford on the run. Rashford taking off 2-3 players and has been fouled, and it's a yellow card, I think. Marcus Rashford is giving them a run for their money. It's United 2, yellow card shown to a Brighton player after fouling Marcus Rashford. He had taken them off very well. Very well. He has taken them very well. Veltman has been yellow carded. United is really playing the game that I like. I like to see when United is putting those passes together, a couple of passes together, and it's a free kick in the 18 yards area, and I think it's now Marcus Rashford to take it, or Paul Pogba. Rashford, remember, scored one of the best free kicks in the Carabao Cup when we are taking on Chelsea. Remember that game that ended 4. It was 2-1. Marcus Rashford netting a brace into that game. You remember that free kick? It took us back in the days of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a free kick for Manchester United, and it's Marcus Rashford standing in this free kick. Let's see what comes out of this free kick. Marcus Rashford in to take the free kick. It's Marcus Rashford. He's standing in with Paul Pogba. So let's see. Paul Pogba brings the front. It's a goal. Get in, Paul Pogba. Pogba get in the goal, and it's 3-0 for Manchester United. What a free kick by Paul Pogba. I told you United is having the best display ever since the season started. We are winning this comfortably. Paul Pogba celebrating with fellow Manchester United defenders. Remember, see it, how it curled. He hit it. It deflected off the back of the defender who was standing in the wall, and it went direct into the back of the net, making it 3-0. Paul Pogba sitting them down again. Manchester United doing this as we do it best. United 3, Brighton 0. Mourinho next. On the weekend, you know, when I say Mourinho next, you know what is happening. Weekend is going to be fire. Sunday, United versus Tottenham. They are coming at Old Trafford. Fred has been taken off. Freddie has been taken off, and Jesse Lingard has been brought on. United enjoying a comfortable lead now. United has brought on Jesse Lingard for Freddie as United scores its third goal. It was an 80th minute goal by Paul Pogba. Well taken free kick, deflected off the back of the defender who was in the wall of Brighton, and the keeper couldn't save it because he was caught offsided. United 3, Brighton 0. What a discipline and a display for Manchester United. We are back. That's what I can tell you. The way we are putting a couple of passes together, we are back. The only problem we are having is only one, and that is Victor Lindelof. Eric Bay should be partnering with Harry Maguire. I think for that we will get in the goals that we want at Manchester United, and we won't concede as we've been conceding. It's 3, Paul Pogba. It's being repeated in here. It came off the shoulder of Voltman, who really made a foul to Marcus Rashford. He has paid for his foul. He got a yellow card, and the ball that went into the back of the net deflected off his back, and it went into the goal of Brighton, making it 3. United has sat them down. Diego Dalot showing confidence, but they've sent the ball from him. He needs to come in and defend, because if the goal goes in, he'll be the blame. Ball well hit, but it's deflected, and it's going to be a throw-in for Manchester United. Ban, very tall, but he has not been given a chance to exposure or to use his tallness to do any harm to Manchester United. Paul Pogba, 80th minute free kick, deflected from the back of Voltman. The man was in defense. United 3, Bolton 0. Thank you for watching in. Where are you watching in from? Tell me where you're watching in from. Remember, we are just 7 minutes away to the end of this game, and after the end of this game, we are bringing you the match reaction for the game. Thank you for watching in. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in. It's Rokani doing the live broadcast of Manchester United versus a team known as Brighton. We have sat them down by 3-0. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go, but we've sat them down. They are down. I can assure you, they are down and they are not getting back up. Yes, 2 wins from the same team in a space of how many days? We shouldn't concede. In a space of 3 days, United has played the same team and it has scored 3 goals past it in each game. The other one ended dramatically in the last game. Eric Bay there, he's the man who I think, I like what Eric Bay is doing. That confidence. He is such a player. He is such a player. Eric Bay is a player to watch. I can't wait to see him partnering with Harry Maguire as we take on Tottenham Hotspur via the weekend. Eric Bay, you are such a genius. Eric Bay, he was brought in from Villarreal by Jose Mourinho, but because of the injuries that he gets, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has not been trusting him to partner him with Harry Maguire. But I think this time round, he has proved that I'm the player you are supposed to be playing with. Paul Pogba putting in some energy in here in the defense. He is bossing these people, the players of Brighton, into the midfield. That goes to Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams passes the ball to Lingard. Lingard passes Pogba. Pogba gives it Scott McTominay as we transcend to the side of Brighton. That is one matter. Passes it to Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard, and it's a very well taken through ball. One matter, and it's Diego Dello, but it has been saved. It has been saved, but Diego Dello had made a very good run. United proving to be good at making those interplays, interpassing between the players, and it's really a good one. And the yellow card has been shot to Victor Lindelof. Culprit, if at all Brighton could utilize all the chances that Lindelof had given them, we would have been a draw, or we would have been a draw in this game. He really gave out many balls, stupid mistakes by the lad in there. But United still in the lead. It's a comfortable lead, 4 minutes to play, and Lindelof heads it back, or Williams heads it back to the goalkeeper Dean Anderson, taking his time, but Danny Van Beek did a beauty assist to one matter. It was a nice flick, I might tell you. It's going to be talked about. It's going to be talked about because it was really a very nice flick that was brought on by Manchester. Jesse Lingard into the 18 yards box. Takes off the first player, shoots, it's a handball, I think. What has happened to Jesse Lingard? He took off the defender very well, but he used his weaker foot, and that's the left foot, to hit the ball, and it went out. Juan Mata made the first and scored the second goal for Manchester United. He started the move, cuts inside, and works it wide to Williams. He finds Freddie, then plays it into Van Beek, whose brilliant flick touches Juan Mata, who had continued his run into the box, and he takes a touch before picking out the bottom corner of the goal. Juan Mata netted his 50th goal of Manchester United today, but what a flick from the new signing of Manchester United, Danny Van Beek. Juan Mata took a touch first and then hit the ball into the back or the lower bottom corner of the goal. Scott McTominay is having a brawl with Ban. Scott McTominay is having a brawl with Ban, but Captain Juan Mata comes in to seize it, and they give the ball to Mappy. But I told you, Eric Bay is grazing Maupay, the danger man. The coach of Brighton does not understand what's taking on. He does not even recognize that rain is falling all over him, but United is in the lead. We've sat them down. We have sat them down. And I'm giving Juan Mata to be the man of my match today. My man of the match. A goal and an assist. Long ball to Juan Mata. by Marcus Rashford. Juan Mata plays it to Diego Dalot. Diego Dalot into Paul Pogba. Long ball. It finds who? Williams into. He's bringing it in the box. Gives it to Juan Mata. Juan Mata to Marcus Rashford. Rashford thrown. Blind pass from Rashford, and it's a counter-attack. But he recovers very well, and Eric Bailly comes in to rescue. I told you, he is the man. And if at all Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't field him in the first 11 of Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur this weekend, it will be a disjustice that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would have done to this man. He has done all it all. He has done it all. Well defended. All the games that he has started in, United have not conceded a goal. 8-9 minutes to go. Manchester United 3, Brighton 0. First goal scored by Scott McTominay. Second goal scored by Juan Mata. Third goal by Paul Pogba. Into a comfortable lead by Manchester United. Danny Van Beek slides in there to give a throw into Brighton. 2 minutes added. United have sat them down. United have sat them down. No need to do anything else. But what a display by United. I've liked the way they put up these passes. Danny Van Beek showing class, and it's a shot, but it has gone over the bar. Gross of Brighton trying to shoot, but it goes over the bar. Manchester United has outclassed and trounced Brighton by 2 or 3 goals to 1. What a display by Manchester United. Paul Pogba, having recovered from COVID-19, I think he's picking up his form slowly by slowly. And I think he is going to be one of the great players this season. Though, if there is a plan of selling him, I do agree with the board. Sell Pogba for £150 million. Get close to 3 players of a class of Bruno Fernandes and Danny Van Beek. Problems will be solved. Into the box, but Eric Bailly is there. He saves United from conceding a consolation goal of Brighton. Paul Pogba using his strength and height to block the Brighton defender, and it's a free for Manchester United. Danny Van Beek starts the ball off. Diego Dalot. This game is done. It gets done and dusted by Manchester United. It's a free kick, but 16 seconds to play. Scott McTominay, he's having a very wonderful game in the midfield. Savannah says hi. Hey Savannah, which country are you watching in from? United have got a comfortable win over Brighton. The game has ended. Hey Alimo Savannah, the game has ended. The game has ended 3-0 in favor of Manchester United. I'm coming back with the match reaction here at United Social Television. Thank you, Aleu Savannah, for saying hi. You've come in late, but I think I've said hi to you. Hi, you said hi, and I'm saying hi. United comfortably winning Brighton, and they've knocked them out. And United is into the quarterfinal of Carabao Cup this time round. You know, the previous season we got out of Carabao Cup in the semi-final and we were knocked out by Manchester City. But this time round, it's a game that United has won, and we are into the quarterfinal. Let's wait for the draws tomorrow and see which team we are going to play into the semi-finals. I'm out. Let me get back with the player ratings and match reaction. I'm Rokani for United Social Television.